Hey y'all, I'm Abby, More Than Just Skin, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Today's video is April favorites. So I have a good bit of products, things that I have been loving. I'm wearing a lot of them, so I'll talk about those as we get to them. So if you're interested in seeing what I've been loving the month of April, hit that subscribe button and here we go. We're gonna start with hair care because I have one hair care product, and y'all, I think I have found my favorite dry shampoo. Now I will say this, I stocked up on a ton. Before I decided that this was my favorite, I stocked up on a ton when Ulta was running some sort of special. So I still have a lot to try, but as of right now, this is the one that I am loving, and it is actually from Target. It is the Eva NYC Freshen Up Dry Shampoo. I think that this is a dupe for the Amika Dry Shampoo. Smells exactly the same, makes my hair feel really good. I'm gonna use some now because it just smells so good. And yeah, I just absolutely love it. And the fact that it comes in under, I think under $10, that's even a bigger plus. Moving on to skincare. I have two skincare items. The first one is no surprise, it's been an all-time favorite, and just, I got a new bottle of it and it reconfirmed that it will always be a favorite. And it is the Josh Rosebook Hydrating Accelerator Moisturizing Facial Mist. This stuff is great. It feels so luxurious. It has a wonderful smell to it. I will say this, I think it's a perfect dupe for the May Lindstrom Jasmine Mist. And it's a fraction of the price. So Josh hits it out of the park every time I use that. The other skincare item I've been loving this month is a new find. It came in my FabFit Fun box for the spring, and it is the Core's Wild Rose Vitamin C Brightening Sleeping Facial. I love this stuff. It is very thick. It's rich. I cover my face in it. I go to sleep and I feel like my face looks rejuvenated. My skin looks healthy when I wake up in the morning. I love the smell of it. This just really has hit it out of the park. You can see I've used maybe about a third of it already. Love it. Will definitely repurchase when I run out. The next item could be considered skincare. It could be considered makeup. I'm going to kind of put it just as a hybrid. This is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask, and I have it in the shade Champagne. I like wearing this to bed. It gives you just kind of a nice, your lips kind of a nice glow to them. It feels great on the lips. It's wonderful to top on top of a drier lipstick. It just really moisturizes your lips, and I have been loving it. Moving full-fledged into skincare, I guess we will go, I don't know what my hair's doing, but I guess we will go kind of in the order in which I apply things. Okay, so I have said this on my Instagram post. This company reached out to me, sent me their foundation, sent me their primer months ago. I was intrigued by it because it had a very high SPF in it, which I loved that idea. But at the time, I was not really into a matte primer. What I have realized though is now that I'm wearing a lot of luminous dewy foundation, I like wearing a matte primer underneath it because it helps the foundation really stick, not slide off my face. And the primer I have been loving is the Lumavale Beauty On The Go Mattifying Primer SPF 50 in the shade Neutral. Now, I am literally almost out of this. I think I'm gonna cut into it after this video to get every last bit out of it, but it's not coming out very much anymore out of the pump. I'm having a hard time getting it out, so it's almost done. I have it also in this shade Beige. I'm gonna rock that next because I'm so in love with this primer. If you are looking for, and this is a brand that you're gonna have to go directly to their website, Lumavale Beauty, but if you're looking for a really good primer that has a high SPF in it, check this one out. You will not be disappointed. The foundation that I have fallen back in love with, this is not new. So far, the only new item to me is the Core's. And I will tell you if there's anything else new as we go along. But another item I've fallen back in love with, and I'm wearing it on my skin today, is the Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation. I think that this cushion foundation is one of the best foundations on the market. I love it. I apply it with a damp beauty blender. I have it in the shade Buff Beige. I'm almost out of this one. I think I have another shade. I'm not sure if it's darker or lighter. I'm going to look and see if I can make it work. But I mean, drugstore, I think it comes in under $10, so I could definitely go repurchase it. But I love, love, love this foundation. It is so good. I usually only use it like for travel and in the summer. And for some reason this month, I was just like, I'm gonna break this back out. And it just reminded me how much I love this. Next up, something else I'm wearing on my face today is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This has made so many appearances in my favorites. I have it in the shade 3. There are so many different ways that you can use it, and I have used it a ton of different ways. Under my foundation, mixed with foundation, as my foundation. The way I've been loving it this month is I like to take the doe foot out, put a little bit on my hand, take a stippling brush, do it, and use it as my highlighter. I have it on today. Now I do have another highlight on top, which I'm going to get to in a minute, but on the everyday basis for work, this provides such a nice glow. It is not an offensive glow. It's not too much. It is just perfect, and I love it. I have been loving cream products. I have really embraced them. I've also embraced layering, which I think I will continue through the summer because it gets so hot here. You need something to make your makeup last, and I think layering products really does that. I have a ton of cream blushes that I love, but the one I've really been gravitating for this month is the Stila Convertible Color in the shade Gerbera. It looks like this. It can pull either peach or pink, which I love that. I'm wearing it today. It's just a beautiful blush, and it makes your cheeks look rosy and healthy. Now, I am wearing a powder blush on top of it today, but you honestly don't have to do that, but that is just my method of the way I like to do it. Moving to the highlighter that I'm wearing on top is Flexitarian by ColourPop. I have two favorites, Flexitarian and In the Cusp. I have been loving these highlighters almost to the point to where I want to get rid of all of my highlighters except my cream highlighters in these. Like that, I know not to do that because I know the pendulum will swing. I will fall back in love with Becca. I will fall back in love with my Pixie one. But for right now, this is what I've been loving. I have been loving it the entire month, and I do not see me changing my mind. It just gives you that nice wet look. It doesn't look like it's sitting on your skin. It just looks kind of like you're glowing from within, and I am loving it. Eyeshadow that I have been loving is such an oldie. I found it, okay, so Pixie Woo's years ago talked about it, and if you watch Pixie Woo's, Sam Chapman still rocks this eyeshadow constantly. When she talked about it years ago, I couldn't find it in the US. I'm not sure exactly how I found it, but I found it. But last time I was in Walmart, they had it in Walmart. So you can get it in the US now, and it is Rimmel Millionaire. Y'all, it looks like this. It is just the perfect neutral one-stop shop shadow. That's kind of what I've been doing lately, just one stop across the eye. I'm wearing it today. I also took my finger and in the center used my highlighter in Flexitarian. So that's what I'm wearing today, but it is beautiful. I think it looks great on any skin tone. It's just kind of a one-stop shop, something very natural, something very neutral, and great for the everyday. I have found a dupe for my Glossier Boy Brow. I love Glossier Boy Brow, but I decided I wanted to try some drugstore options, and y'all, the Essence Make Me Brow I think is exactly like the Boy Brow, and it's a fraction of the price. I have been loving this month. It holds my brows without it being too stiff. I feel like it gives my brows like some fiber to it that makes them look thicker, which honestly I really don't need, but I do like that, and this is great. I am using it in the shade Blondie Brows, and it is great. If you are a lover of the Glossier Boy Brow, but you are tired of spending that much money, you may want to check this out. The last three products are lip products, and only one of them is new. The first one is what I'm wearing on my lips today, and I have said in my declutter that I did not like the formula of this lipstick, but y'all, I've been loving this color so much that I kind of get past it. And this is the Wet n Wild lipstick. This is in the shade Just Peachy. I'm wearing it today. This is how it looks on the lips. I think it's just gorgeous for spring and summer. It's just beautiful. It's a little drying, but it's not terrible. But I just haven't found this color somewhere else where I like it. So I'm keeping this, love it, and wearing it constantly. Another oldie and a goodie, I got this last year when it came out, is the NARS Orgasm Lip Balm. Looks like this. It's great to just put on top of something like this, or when this starts wearing off, I can put this on top. It just makes your lips look nice and hydrated and healthy and glowy. Now, the other new product that I've gotten this month is the NARS Orgasm Lip Oil, and I'm actually going to put this on top. This is a little pinkier than peachier, I would say, but it just makes your lips look so good. It's like, I put this on the other day after a lot of my lipstick had worn off, and I just slapped this on, and I could not stop looking at how good my lips looked. They looked plump, they looked healthy, they looked hydrated, and I just loved it. So this is definitely a favorite. It feels great. It's not sticky. Of course, it's a lip oil. It's very hydrating, and it makes your lips feel really nice. Okay, so those are April favorites. Please list in the comments below what you have been loving this month. I would love to know. And if you have used any of these products and what your thoughts are on them, let me know. I hope, as always, you are having a fantastic day and a great week, and I will see y'all all soon. Bye, y'all.